Good morning, everybody. Devin Dewar here. I've given myself the challenge to go live every morning in nature. I am calling it Walk With Me, although yesterday and today we're in a stationary position because of my schedule. I'm still going live later today at 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 Central, which is 9 a.m. Pacific, to talk about your past lives. I'm going to be giving you 5 ways to know you're recalling a past life. And if you're somebody who doesn't believe in past lives or are not sure, we're going to talk about that too and how you can work through that and just the benefit of acknowledging it. So I'm really excited about that. That will be later. This is my new challenge to do this until the end of the month. Good morning, Sparkle and Grit. So I'm calling this Walk With Me, even though today is stationary, but can you see the moon above the tree? Morning, Anna. I'm going to say Anna since you said I could. This is the tree from yesterday that you saw the face of the horse in, but at a different angle. And I wanted to show you the moon. And let me know if you can hear me okay, because I chose not to do headphones for this so that maybe you can hear the birds in the background. But you might also hear a lot of other things too. So we will see. But I wanted you to see the top of the tree and the moon over it. And so, like I said, I won't be walking with you guys this morning. We're just going to be in nature for maybe about 10-15 minutes here, talking about the energy of today, but also, any other messages that come through that are just helpful to start your day, any pocket affirmations. Okay, thank you, Anna. I set this challenge that I would do this every morning with you all for 10 to 15 minutes until the end of the month. And what's so funny is it just came to me from the angels to start doing it on Monday morning. And on October 31st, my final day, it will be 11 days of it. Okay, an angel number. So if you haven't checked out my angel number series, we do have a new one coming this Friday for 666. I'm going to be debunking that. But first, I just want to talk about the beauty of sitting out in nature, listening to the birds, and just understanding that everything is energy. And a lot of times you can actually get really amazing clarity and insight from just listening to the sounds around you. Good morning, Paul. Good to see you here. And there goes a bird right there. So we were talking on Monday about the jets going overhead, which could happen again. And how I always view that as a sign. If it doesn't have to be purely organic nature for me to include it in the guidance I'm getting. Oh, you were out walking at 5? Awesome. You're awesome. It's too dark for me at that time. Plus, I got to get kiddos ready for school. But the reason I'm not walking today is because of my schedule. I'm still doing a live later today at 11 about past lives. But I wanted to show you the moon above this tree from yesterday and just talk to you about grounding. And grounding, there's so many ways to do it, but I like to even use visualization. So I want these videos to be something you can come back to. And this tree right here, I am so honored to live near, a very, very old tree, one of the oldest in the city. I actually use this as a visualization for grounding when I can't get outside. Good morning, Heidi. So I'm going to go through this visualization with you. Oh, did you hear the hawk? We have a lot of hawks that live with us, different kinds, and they are always bringing me major messages and downloads. So what I will do for this visualization is I will picture myself leaning against this tree right here, like as though I'm sitting on the ground leaning against it. And then I will actually pull divine light down through the top of my head and picture the tree actually guiding it, not only through me, the crown chakra, all the way down to the ground, but all the way to the center of the earth. Then I will picture the core of the earth, and I like to think of it as a beautiful amethyst because it's one of my favorite, visualizations. I love all crystals, but amethyst has always been one I gravitate to. So I have several of those in my home. So I picture that. And then I picture this like recharging and I pull it back up from the amethyst in my visualization up through the ground. And then I actually, again, allow the tree to send it up, back up to the sky, and I visualize it being this grand cycle of connection. So that's a really wonderful visualization if you can't get outside in nature, but you're needing that grounding. Hey, Casey, Ola from Arizona. Love Arizona. Paul says, Devin, how do I get back to the dream I had for more to come? Oh, that is a really good question. One of the things that I have noticed is when we have an experience like that, we want to recreate it again immediately, and actually trying too hard blocks it from coming through. But I would recommend studying lucid dreaming, Paul, if you haven't already. Even if you have studied it already, it still is good to just go watch videos about lucid dreaming techniques so that you can just have it in your subconscious that you want to easily trigger lucid dreams. And I find that whenever somebody starts practicing lucid dreaming, they get it pretty quickly, and then it's really hard because it's like they're so focused on it consciously. But there are things you can do throughout the day. Yeah, absolutely. And maybe I'll do a Wednesday live on lucid dreams down the road, because it's a very powerful tool. And when you get good at triggering a lucid dream, that's when you can ask to be taken to the Akashic records or be taken to a space where you can meet your spiritual team. And again, it's this subtle connection, not too hard, not too soft. If you try really hard to lucid dream, you might totally block it. But if you don't try at all, that can also block it, right? So yeah, absolutely. There's some really great channels out there. I think I will do that as a topic soon, because there's also a really cool YouTube series that I wish they would have kept making. I think it's from like 2014, but it shows the different experiences people have had in lucid dreams. So yeah, I just wanted to share that grounding aspect with you. And then I also have some angel messages for you. Now, of course, later in the live about your past lives, we will also have some angel messages, because I always want to offer that to you to see what resonates. And your spiritual team is so efficient. They know if you're here watching now or if you're going to be coming back later to watch it. So one of the messages the angels are wanting me to share with you is to really study the trees and how they are showing us the way we can have all these different branches in our life that guide us to different directions. And even using the visualization of this tree here, you see some of the branches have sunlight on them and some of them don't. And what I'm being guided to share with you here is, even when there are the branches that are dark, it doesn't mean that they're not valuable to the purpose of the tree. And so if we have pathways that we go down that don't feel as full of light, trust that there are ways to turn and head towards the light. And whatever you can learn from those darker pathways will benefit you and help you stay at the top of the tree in all that beautiful sunlight up there. Can you all see that moon above there? We had, at the time I'm recording this video, we had a full moon last Thursday, so almost a week ago. And now you can see it's a waning moon, meaning the light is waning and moving towards a new moon, which we will have on November 1st in Scorpio. And I am hoping to have time to create an angel card or tarot card, either one, spread for the new moon, because so many of you gave me amazing feedback on the full moon spread I created last week, which, if you want to go check out my video from last Wednesday, the benefits of the full moon, there is a link that you can download my free spread. Even if you are already a newsletter subscriber, you still have to use this link. It's just the way my website is set up. So go to that video and you can click on it and download that spread. I got some great feedback from people about how it helped them use the full moon energy. I even had people sending me pictures of the spread they took. It was so fun. I used it for myself as well. And that particular spread is for any full moon. So I'm also going to be creating one for a new moon, and hopefully I'll have it ready by this coming new moon. It's on my list for sure. Paul says, I was told years ago you can hug a tree. Is that true? Is that what you're saying, hug? It says huge, but of course, absolutely, you can hug a tree. There's so much beautiful energy. I always, I will often put my hand on the tree and just say thank you. Anna, thank you for doing this for the past few mornings. I have woken up in a bit of a turmoil, and you are so reassuring with your voice and light. Thank you, Anna. I'm hearing that from so many people, so you're not alone. That's probably why the angels guided me to do this. It was literally, I was just on my walk, and they were like, go live, and that was Monday. And then it came to me to challenge myself to do it all the way through the end of the month. So I'm honored to do it with you all. Oh, I love that. Well, I'm going to hopefully be able to actually walk with you tomorrow because I think my schedule will be a little better, and I want to make sure I get back in time to do the live later today about your past lives. So that's why we're standing still today, but I figure we'll mix it up. There's a park down the road I'm hoping to get over there within the next couple of days to do the live from there. And what's fun is it's kind of challenging me to go a different route with my walk. I normally go the same way every day, and this is going to challenge me to go find different ways. But, I got such great feedback on the gloriousness of this tree and really all the trees here, not neglecting the other trees, that I thought it would be good to show you the top of it. And I'll probably do some other angles around this tree too, but mostly I just wanted to be on here to remind you about the beauty of nature, the opportunity to ground even when you can't get outside, because as you said, Anna, this energy has been intense, and I've had people coming at me with frustrations, even some passive aggressiveness, even some just being drained, feeling drained, people not feeling well. And, I'm always honored to be there and hold space, but we have to remember that we have to protect our energy first. And so one of the best ways to do that is to ground. Good morning, sun. So if you want to use that visualization, if you can't get outside, or even if you do want to actually go lean against a tree and use it, I highly recommend it. I'm going to hop off now so that I can go get ready for the live later this morning about your past lives. Lots of tips there, and of course that will be recorded. If you can't join me live, you can come back anytime. And like I said, my goal is to get on here every day until the end of the month so that we have 11, angel number 11 of these for you to come back to anytime you want. All right, Paul, thank you so much. Well, you have a great day at work and would love to hear all of your feedback later. I'm so excited about the topic of your past lives. You are so welcome, Anna. You are also welcome. I look forward to seeing you later or in the recording. Let me know in the comments what else you would like to talk about. We'll be talking about some fun stuff soon. Bye, everybody.